What's up, Red Raiders? Now, with midterms and exams and classes and finals already seeming to peek up behind the corner a little bit, our lives can be a little stressful. So in today's video, we thought we'd come on here and tell you guys some of our tips to kind of de-stress our lives so that we can both live our best lives and still be productive. So let's just jump right in. Alright, so my first piece of advice would be to listen to music and breathe when you're walking to your next class. I try to mentally make myself do almost every time, especially when I'm walking from building to building. And I know from my classes, I have most of mine are spread out within a 10-minute frame to get to the next class. So most of the time before that, I would always be stressed and I'm oh, I gotta go. And I'm already thinking about all the stuff that we're gonna do in the next class. So this past month, I've been making myself listen to calming, relaxed, lo-fi beats or something like that that's kind of calming and relaxing while I'm walking to class. And I've try to make myself focus on my breathing, and for some reason that helps me so much. And I think it's because it's when we're already in class and we're kind of stressed, and then we're already thinking we're dang, I just finished this and I gotta go do this, and you're your mind's already kind of oh, this is too much, too much information, why are we doing this still? And so taking the little 5 to 10 minutes to just breathe and focus on yourself while you're walking is such an easy way to just regroup throughout the day, and so you're not feeling so overwhelmed just back to back classes and with no breaks and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, listening to music and breathing, but also just listening to music in general, I feel too, you can just put yourself in any mood that you really want to. And if you're not signed up for Apple Music or Spotify, I would highly encourage it, because I believe as a student you also get a discount for that, and they have lots of different playlists and all that kind of stuff. So if you don't even know the right song, you can just go and type in what kind of mood you want to be in, and I promise you there's at least one playlist for you. And also, you guys should check out the Headspace app if you haven't already. That's an app more focused on meditation and kind of breathing and the daily kind of things. But I believe with that too, you can also sign up with your Texas Tech email and get a free promo thing with that, so definitely take advantage. Moral of the story there is use your resources, you have them. If you don't like it and you're this isn't for me, you can literally just cancel it or stop using it. So I would always just suggest to check it out and see what works for you, and if not, hey, no worries. My next piece of advice would be to listen to your body and know that it's okay if you don't necessarily finish every single thing that you're thinking that you have to complete by the end of the day. And that's one thing that I'm honestly still trying to tell myself too, especially because I feel once we get into routines, for example, it's oh, we gotta go to the gym, oh, we gotta cook, oh, we gotta finish this class, oh, we gotta do this, all these different things. And I feel sometimes it's if we don't finish one of those things, we're oh my God, I'm so behind. That's one of the things that I'm realizing too. I'm no, if we don't finish one of those things, it's okay. It really is. And I promise half of the stuff that we stress about and that we need to finish every single day, it's not the end of the world, and most of the time it can probably be done the next day. Now, that's not to say to just put it off every single day, because then that's going to be a problem in itself, but it's just to say stick to a list and stick to what you want to get done, but also listen to your body. And if you're feeling overwhelmed, or you're feeling tired, or you're feeling this is just too much, then take a break, chill, go get some food, come back later. And also just taking a break in general helps so much to just clear your mind and come back and rework it. So yeah, listen to your body and don't overwork. Now, obviously there's going to be times especially if you keep putting things off, where you're going to have to work and might have to overwork yourself to get things done, and that's just reality. But for the most part, if you stick to that list every single day and you listen to your body, it kind of just helps your mental state about not being super stressed about all these things that you have to do, and just focusing and listening to your body and telling you what you really need to do. So yeah.
Alrighty, so I have 3 different tips for you guys, and I'm going to start off with number 1. Number 1 is going to be rest. That's it. Just rest. Find days where you don't have anything to do, and maybe you can just sit and chill out. You can color, you can take naps, whatever. Or if that doesn't work, find little periods throughout the day where you can just sit and do nothing, because your body needs that time to recharge, and if you're continuously going, you're just going to feel overwhelmed. Number 2 is going to be spread your work throughout the week, because if you're looking at, oh my gosh, I have all of this work to do in this week and I don't think I'm going to have enough time to get it done, you're going to feel overwhelmed. So take it day by day, maybe put it in your planner if you do that, put it in your calendar, whatever, and be okay, at this time I'm going to do this homework assignment, at this time I'm going to do this, and you're okay, Monday's done, let's move on to Tuesday, and so forth and so on, just so it feels a little bit more like you have control over those days, instead of worrying about the entire week. I think that's helped me out a lot. The third and final thing, and I have said this in so many videos, get your work done before you do other things. It is so important, guys, because ultimately you are here to get a degree. So get your work done before you go see your friends. Get your work done before you have a meeting. Get your work done before you gotta go to church. Whatever you do and whatever you think is fun, get the work done before that. Obviously, I still struggle with stress and feelings of overwhelmed every single day. I literally have monthly cries about it. But if I just use those tips by taking rest days, spreading out my work, and seeing my friends after I get my work done, those have helped me out so much, and I hope that they help you out as well.
Some things that I do when I'm stressed are I take power naps or I just go to sleep. This is great because whenever you're sleeping, your mind is resting and your body's recovering. So when you wake up, you're going to be feeling refreshed, hopefully, and you're going to be feeling way better. Even if it's just like a quick 30-minute power nap, sometimes you need those naps to like get you to keep going. So definitely take a nap, improve your sleep, because that's really important in college.
I just a baby.
But you still had to say, okay, Mom.
I just a baby.
All right, my last piece of advice would be, if you don't already, go outside more. Like this semester, I've been trying to force myself to like go outside more and just like walk or like be outdoors and see what's going on. Especially like when I'm on campus, I forced myself to like go and just walk around campus and see what's going on. And campus is like huge, first of all, and there's always so many random things that are going on. And so like there's times like if you're ever bored or just sitting around, or you feel like you're so overwhelmed sitting in a dorm or sitting in your apartment or sitting wherever you are, and you're like, I need to get out, I need to clear my mind, I need to do something. Literally going for a walk. If it's not on campus, it's like there's lots of different parks, there's lots of nature areas here in Lubbock, and just like walking, or if it's just like literally sitting in your car with the window down, just being outside, I feel like, and getting that fresh air helps so much to just clear your mind as well. So yeah, that would be my last piece of advice. Go outside more. Well, that concludes our video for today. And if you have any tips that you do to like that help you stay de-stressed in your life, please let us know, because we are all ears and we are all trying to like live a de-stressed life. So if you have any tips that we didn't mention, please put them in the comments below. We would love to check those out. And if not, I think that's it. So we will see you in the next one. Bye.